Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? We are going to do a collective holiday reading. Can anyone confirm that you can hear me well? Okay, so I'm going to be drawing some cards today for a quick holiday reading. Can anyone confirm that you can hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Book Obsessed. Okay, I'm going to start like drawing some cards from our deck. I'm just going ahead and kind of shuffling the cards. Ooh, those cards just fell out. Let's see what we have got today. That's the first card. 9 of Pentacles. We have got 5 of Swords. I'm sorry, 5 of Wands. And we have got 7 of Cups. That's a very beautiful reading already. So this is, it's a collective reading today. I'm not answering a specific question or I'm not taking any questions. It's just a collective holiday energy reading. Okay. And here we have got another card, Justice. Okay, let's start with these cards first. So, what the 9 of Pentacles mean? It is abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, independence, and material comfort. If you see this woman, this person, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to move it a little bit. Yeah. So if you can see this person, she's so content, she's abundant with wealth, and there's, you know, flora around. She's having, you know, animals around, and this is such a peaceful, content card. Okay, and this is connected to Earth. So the Earth card, this card encourages you to ask yourself, how can you cultivate self-sufficiency and financial independence? Okay, so probably you have all these right now, like you are at this stage right now, or this was your recent past for some of you. So you have already achieved for some of you, and for some of you, this is coming in future. Okay, so just have great intention and work hard, and you are going to reach towards this goal. Or for the people who have already reached this Nine of Pentacles energy, now you are confident and independent. Okay, so now it's time for self-care, because here this person, if you look at this person, is very concerned about the stature, the self-care, so you're encouraged to go within. This card also means that. The next card is Five of Wands. This card is all about like competition, challenge, conflict, growth, and energy. And where there is conflict, there's definitely growth, right? So if this situation tricky, this is a tricky situation. If you have had in the past, you have come out of the situation, or maybe in future you're going to encounter such tricky situation where there is a lot of competition, okay, but still there's growth. So you don't have to be afraid of the challenge, because challenges often bring significant growth in your personal life or in your career or whatever the um, situation is. And this is a fire card because it's full of action here, okay. And here the card says competition can be fierce, but it can also bring out the best in you. That is so true, right? So dear viewer, if there is a some kind of conflict, if there's a conflict or challenge, do not fret, do not be afraid, because that is going to bring you growth, okay. So the question to ask here is, how can you rise above the competition and succeed? Okay, so to rise above this energy and to succeed and reach the the Nine of Pentacles energy, you need to be open and be ready to take on the challenge. Okay, so the spirits are probably asking you to get ready for this kind of a challenge in the near future, or maybe you have already come across this challenge phase and now you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, the next card we got here is Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is all about like options, choices, imagination, and fantasy. Okay, and this is a water card, as you can see here in the artwork. Having too many options can cause confusion. Stay in reality, don't fantasize. So there is a fine line where your imagination could become like more of like a fantasy. So you're asked to watch, okay. So just be aware that too much of imagination and living in that imaginative energy could also push you towards fantasy, and that you might get carried away. You might be confused. Those things might happen. So just watch what you're thinking. Watch yourself is what this card is saying. So you might also have lot of options, dear viewer. So maybe you might have like more than like two or three options here. Like the card here, the artwork here says seven. So maybe you have seven options and you have to choose one. That's a big decision to make. So just decide wisely. That's what the spirits are trying to tell you. Okay, just pay attention and weigh all the consequences and choose what is best for you at that moment in time. Okay, so decisions are very crucial here. So also pay attention to the numbers here. For some of you, these numbers might just resonate, like number 9, number 7, number 5. Just pay attention and think about it. Maybe it could mean something to you. The tarot cards are like very subjective because they mean different things to different people at the different points of time in their lives. So just see it like pay attention to your own intuition. The next card that came out is Justice card. Here you see a very stable, very powerful man sitting there. And the Justice card, there's also a timeline here. It says September 21 to October 20. So probably something that you have been waiting for, some kind of legal matter or anything. It could be as small as, uh, you know, waiting for an email or anything. But looks like there's something that's going to happen around September, October of 2026. Probably you're going to be rewarded. You would probably receive what you deserve. So the keywords here are fairness, justice, truth, and balance. And the question to ask is, how can you balance the scales of justice in your life? Right? And the card also has a message that says, the future depends on what we do in the present. Balance is the key to everything. That's so true. So balance is the key again. Here you see the situation here. You have lots of choices. You need to make a right decision. You have to take the right decision, which is, which is right for you at that time. And there are challenges that you need to come, get up, like you need to come out of the challenge, and justice will be served. Justice will be served. That's the message that's coming through. Let's draw some more cards for clarification. Let's see here. I might draw one more card from the same deck. We have a Queen card here. Lovely. We have Queen of Pentacles. So this is another success card. Okay, if you have had any questions in mind today, this session, this moment, if you have any question in mind, maybe the answer is yes. Okay, pay attention to the artworks here. You see this Queen energy. This could mean that probably you are the Queen energy, or you have somebody in your life who has this kind of a Queen energy right now. So you might be receiving help, or you are the Queen here. So you are in this nurturing, abundance, generosity kind of energy. Okay. And the message is, you are abundant on your own. Keeping balance between emotions and practicality is the virtue. Okay, and the question to ask is, how can I balance my practical and nurturing sides in creating abundance? So it's all about self-analysis, like you analyze what is best for you and pay attention to your creative side. Probably you have got something in you that you are urged to follow. Okay, maybe you need some self-discovery right now. The spirits are wanting you to pay attention, dear viewer. Okay, so if you have had any question, the answer is yes. The fifth card says yes. Okay, it could mean anything to you. So just think about it. Now, let me draw a few cards from the Crystal Medicine deck. Let's see what messages come so we can see if some confirmation occurs here. Like maybe these cards would give us the confirmation. Ooh, there you go. There's a teacher card. Ooh, that's lovely. This is another card, initiation. This makes sense now. Okay, so the spirits are trying to tell, probably you are a good teacher. Probably you are good at something that you are contemplating. Um, Maybe whether to start teaching or whether to start a YouTube channel. Maybe could be some of you. So you are a good teacher. That's what the spiritual team is telling you right now. You're a good teacher, and you just pay attention to the artworks again, because you see wolf here. Have you seen wolf pictures or wolf messages, or a photograph or cartoon or anything lately? Maybe a wolf is your spirit animal right now in your life. So wolf, and you have initiation. There's a sacred site, dear viewers. This is a beautiful artwork here. So maybe you're ready for something, okay? Maybe this is the right time and you're ready for something in your life, your next stage. So maybe 2026 is waiting for you to discover your teaching abilities or something related to teaching, and you are ready for that initiation. Okay, see what resonates and maybe you'll find the answers. So this year, I think it's going to be really successful for many of us. Okay, so we are walking towards self-discovery and success, growth, and everything good. Okay, and this is number 30. This initiation card is number 16. See if these numbers mean anything to you, dear viewer. Okay, that's lovely. I want to see what else comes out. The same deck, I'm going to draw one more card. Let me see what comes here. That's lovely. So here is intention card. Okay. So this is another confirmation. Maybe you're asked to have the right intention, set the right intention, dear viewer. So, if your intention is right, your actions will flow to the right direction, okay? And you are most likely going to attain what you intended, okay? So just put the intentions out there and have a clear intention in mind, okay? This is number 18. So the three crystal medicine cards keywords are teacher, initiation, intention. How lovely. So let's see what else we have got. I'm going to draw some star seeds cards message. Let's see what keywords come out today. This is a beautiful reading already. I'm loving all the connecting messages. Let's see. So the first keyword is wisdom. Wow. So the wisdom card says, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So maybe you're called to self-discovery and to work towards spirituality, probably knowing yourself and setting your intentions right. Watch what you're thinking. Maybe you are going to expand spiritually in 2026. You're going to grow as a person. Okay, you're going to go to the next level. You are going to have spiritual abundance. Okay, this season, like this reading is intended for this season, but like always, it is like valid anytime. It's timeless, any time of the year. But today we are reading it for this season, so probably you're asked to go within and expand your, uh, you know, expand your spiritually, expand. The spirits are asking you to expand. The first step is to set the intention right. Okay, the second keyword is transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. I think this is the answer for this. Okay, how do you attain wisdom? You need to transcend your mind's limitations, and that's how you attain the wisdom. So you get to choose opportunities very wisely. Okay, and another card. This is beautiful. I love when this happens. You get a card, and that card is the answer for the previous message. Here's the third card. It says surrender. How beautiful is that? So surrender your need to control the outcome. Okay, just be with the life in the present moment. So the spirits are trying to tell, do not worry about the fruits or the outcomes. Just pay attention to your work, your action, what you do, and just carry on with your work and your action. Worry about your action, path of action. How do you how do you do that? By surrendering and forget about taking control, because honestly nothing is in your hands, right? Like nothing is in our hands. So the three keywords are wisdom, transcendence, and surrender. Start by surrendering and doing your duty, right? What you're meant to do, just do that. Just work hard. And that will help you transcend your mind's limitations and will allow you to grow internally like a person, like a human being, like going to the next level. This surrender and transcendence will push you towards the wisdom. All right. Again, I'm going to draw some cards from Secret Garden. I love these one word messages, the cards that say one word messages. These are really very, they give a lot of confirmation when you are in like confusion. The card here, the first card is strength, the next is rest. These are the keywords, dear viewers. So you will need to, like, you're asked to do this. Dare. Wow. So the strength card says, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Okay. So you need to pay attention to what grows in your garden. Okay. Get back your strength, because these weeds will not let you realize your potential, your strength. All right. And rest, the maybe you need to slow down. This is another message that's coming through. Maybe you are working too hard and you are not paying attention to your body, your physical body. Okay, you need to rest, you need to slow down. Okay, so slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. That's the message. And The third one word message is dare, take a risk and fly. So sometimes taking risk will push you to the next level. So because taking risk, it means surrendering, right? So again, it ties back to the surrender card. So you take risk when you believe in something and just jump in. That is taking risk. And you don't worry about the outcomes. So you're encouraged to do that, dear viewers. So these were the keywords. Now let's see what the love messages are. Maybe you want to know today what your loved one is thinking about you. So let's see what your loved one is thinking. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Here you go. So the person you are thinking is thinking, I can't keep going on without you. I can't keep going on without you. And the person you are thinking is also thinking, don't wait around for me. Okay, so these are the 2 messages that the person you are thinking is thinking about you right now, this moment. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling out 1 card from the animal spirit deck. Okay, let's see what our spirit animal is today. Let's see what the spirits have for us today. The spirit animal for today is mouse. So according to the book that came with the deck, let me check what mouse means. Let's see. I'm just looking for the mouse. Yeah, there you go. So according to the book that came with the cards, mouse is detail oriented. Mouse is small and it is nitpicky, nervous. It has nitpicky and nervous energy. Okay, that's the, when you see mouse, it is timid. It has this small-minded, nitpicky, nervous energy. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. That's true, right? It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they have gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for the moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your eye. Okay, when this mouse energy is in balance, you're very organized, resourceful, and very prepared for any situation. But when this energy is in imbalance, you will be fearful, probably. You feel nitpicky, you're too nitpicky, and you're fearful. So if that is happening, know that you need to balance your mouse energies and let go. You don't have to be nitpicky, right? Just do your duty and just step back and wait for the results, and do not be obsessed with the outcome. That's what the message is, from this card. Mouse card is giving you the message to not obsess with small nitpicky things, like small things. Do not obsess over things like that. Just leave it and do what you are supposed to do, and everything will be fine at the end, because we have got a justice card, and we also got a queen card. um, also we have got nine of pentacles. So everything it's all telling that you're going to be successful, you are going to reach the goal. All right, so that was the reading for today. So I hope you all had a great Christmas, and wish you all a very happy holiday. Thank you all for listening. I'll be posting more videos soon. Love and light.